show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Warning, there's storage auction content.
And we're going to manifest it. It will happen. Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey,
How you doing? And I have
good.
still
How
got
you
my
doing?
look at my background. I got to fix
Yeah,
that.
I
one. I'm going to see. It's kind of like a green screen. I was making my podcast. I've started to do this thing that Johnny was doing, and he's starting to really get a lot of subs doing that. So I thought I would start putting out how-to videos like he was in a podcast. So to make it different, I use this as my background. But hang on, let me try something real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. For a second, I thought it was alive. That he was at a storage unit.
Oh,
Hey. Hello.
yeah. Hey, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good afternoon. Yeah, I like that background. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
There you are.
You disappeared.
What about that?
Yeah. Don't do that.
Oh, sorry about that. Put you on blast there. My bad. I meant to put my regular backdrop, but look what I did.
I like that one. I just want to grab
I'll
it.
change it here in a little bit. I got to get back here. I'll put you all on the spot. I'm sorry. Yeah. Let's see who's in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. We first in today was Glenn. Yes. And then Pearl.
Hi,
Yes,
Pearl.
Pearl. Hey, we're glad you're here, Pearl. She's got her name.
Always.
She's now Pearl Moon. It's a Pearl.
I like
Moon.
it.
Yeah. That's great, Pearl.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, there we're dog parking. Life is good. Yep. Hey. All right. Yeah, there we go. Hey, look who we got in the house today. Ella. How's it going, Ella? It's good to see you. Man, I'm glad you swung in here. Yeah. That
Yeah.
like button, man, you need to hit it over the head a little bit. That like button, but it's like, booyah, just like that. That's right. And there's Deadhead. Hey, I don't know if I've seen you before, but I'm glad you came in. Hey, Deadhead. Don't know you, but hey, hang around and see if you like this joint.
Yeah,
Everything's
definitely.
free here, man. Everything's free.
Yeah,
And
welcome.
Pearl. Gladys Torres, hi. I'm glad you swung in. All right. Yeah. Getting a few newer people in today. I figured we're going to keep
Great.
trying here, folks. We're going to talk a little YouTube, and we're going to do some storage auction finding today. And I'm going to go in here and get caught up into the chat, see who's here to start the show today. And look at my background flickering. I'll change that here in a little bit, but I left them on blast. I left Joy and Glenn on blast, and they were only up. They were by themselves. They were like, yeah.
It scared
Yeah,
me.
just think if my internet had gone out or something, you'd have had to done the whole show yourselves.
That's very scary.
That would be fun, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
No.
think Glenn
I
would
can-
take it on, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd juggle or something.
Yeah, you can come up with something. Maybe get your golf clubs out. Sit down. That's where it's not going anywhere. Just go, oh, it's going somewhere. All right.
No.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Christian and the Rural Squirrels here. Happy Sunday to you too. Wow, that's
Good
great. I'm
morning.
glad you swung in. There's Gladys. Yeah, we're dog parking. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, Pearl and Tino, the Hollywood reseller, swung in. Man, we really appreciate that. We got a like button that needs to be beat up
Hi.
today, man.
Hey,
We
Tina.
got to get them likes up, get this
Hi.
show out there in the algorithm.
Yeah, everybody came.
Yeah, we gotta grow these channels, and it's a challenge here. We're gonna cover all that stuff here when I get through the chat and on our efforts to grow our channels and to share that information out to all of our community, how we're doing it, like kind of how Johnny's doing it. He's gotten me on my toes because he's starting to get, he's over 5,000 now. Okay.
All right.
He was 1,000 a month ago. He was like 1,500, something like that. So he's doing good. So we've got to figure out this podcast thing. We'll get into that. And Gladys is here still. Yeah, we're loving it. Deadhead. New names. It's great seeing new names in the chat.
Yeah. Welcome.
Pearl and we're dog parking. Yeah, this is great. Hey, Douglas. Yeah, wait a minute. Son of a fuck. I almost timed him out. I'm sorry, Douglas. Thanks, man. Wait a minute. Woo! That would have been dumb, wouldn't it? All right. We're glad you're here, Douglas. I appreciate you, man. I hope everything's going well. Let's see. I swear I still got to get this StreamYard thing done. I haven't got it completely into my head. You know, usually you could do, when you get really into something, you can kind of do it without thinking about it. Well, if I do that, I get in trouble. Almost. You got to watch this. Two nice looking people. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's
Unless you about the guys.
I think that was when I left for a little while. I was like, oh my God. I can't show you. See, I can't show you Sadie right now because I got this backdrop.
Thank you.
I want to see. All right, Pearl.
Sadie.
Pearl, Squirrel, Kristen. Johnny on fire. Yeah, Johnny he's got it going on. And we're going to figure it all out here too. But boy, he got a good job. He's showing us the way, kind of like how we were doing with the shorts. We're still doing the shorts. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and get into that. Yeah, we're doing short. I'm doing them every day. And I was like my buddies here, the Storage Bandits. Yeah. And we were growing at a certain rate. And now we've run into a little bump. So I'm still doing the same thing. And this past week, last week when I came in here, I had 65.95. Okay, so this week I come in, I got 66.44. So I went up 49. Now, I was going up 150 when I was doing this in the beginning for the longest time. So but you've got to keep doing what you were doing no matter what you get, because you kind of like promise this particular type of content, so you got to maintain that. But that doesn't mean you can't do something else, and you can modify your initial system. But that's how it's going with me. So I started doing this podcast. It's kind of like shorts in that it puts it in a different feed, I guess. Yeah. Can you see that?
Yeah.
We just seen a cat's head floating.
Yeah. If I can't, I got to take out this back screen, but I got to leave the studio to take it out. I didn't want to leave you. I can show you because I think Lucas might come in here in a little bit.
Oh.
But, yeah.
He's a firecracker.
Yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Can you hold it? Can you hold the fort for 30 seconds?
We can hold it.
Okay.
Here, I'll tell you what. I'll give you all something to watch while I'm gone, and I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Good.
I got to, because I want to show you the cats as they come up, not just part of them flickering it.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is kind of funny, isn't it? It'll be fun here when I try to figure out what I'm doing right now.
Oh God.
I'm gonna try to wait a minute. Let's see if I can pull this off. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I need one that's about 30 seconds long. So what would be good? Well, we're getting closer to Halloween. Let's do a Halloweener, and then I'm gonna Halloween week, public storage week. More importantly, we're gonna rebound from a totally humiliating, terrible locker buy. He took a fat ear of Indiana corn, non-buttered. Across the internet, it was discussed all over the place how crappy the Stackers was. This one blows. It might have been the worst locker of the decade. This is a pile of crap. Garbage can. That's good and convenient because you could stick the whole freaking unit in there. Comment below, was that the worst locker of the decade? Now let's get one today onto public storage. That's how you do it right there. Right up your... Well, that'll scare somebody new off, wouldn't it?
Not good.
Good Lord. All right, I got my regular background back.
I like that video, Mark. That was a good video.
Well, thank you. I spent my whole weekend working on, I've got to start a new campaign, so to speak, of something. So it's going to be the podcast, and we got our live stream, we got our shorts. We're going to figure out how to get the growth back to where we were before, and then maybe better than that, because I'm looking for better. I'm looking for even better than that. So that's what we got to do. It's kind of like a challenge and fun all at one time. You know, seeing if we can grow these channels as big as we think we can.
Yeah.
Trying, you know, it's just a goal. You got to have goals. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
hell yeah. And let's see who else has come in. Oh, look. Hey, man, look. The land shark, Craig. Yes, he's in the house. That's
Hey.
right. There's a
Yeah,
land
welcome.
shark. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. You even got a link down there. That's awesome, bud.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, I didn't get the daggone locker I wanted last week, man. And that really, so I had to do something. And then I was just sitting here looking at my screen. I'm thinking, you know, I've got to do something. And so I brought up CapCut and I started making a new promo. So we'll see how that works out.
Well, I bet it'll be good.
Yeah, we're just gonna probably next week. I'll for our podcast, I might just take one other aspect of storage auction buying and put it into a how-to. This is for in general. I'm hoping to get it out there in the algorithm where it goes outside of our community and gets grabbed. See, that's what we're shooting for. We got everybody in our communities supporting us.
Well, I have a question.
We're out there.
I have a question.
I'm going to listen to that question. Go for it.
I'm not really sure what a podcast is. So I know that sounds stupid, but I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it's just another word for all the same thing we're doing right now. It's just different.
Okay.
It's all it really is. It's like when shorts came around, I didn't know all about that. And now they're just calling this a podcast. But in reality, a podcast is only audio. But on YouTube, these podcasts are going to show the video as well. And they go to a different feed, kind of like the shorts were to the regular pre-recorded videos, you know. It's just another name for another little aspect of YouTube we need to grasp a hold of.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm learning. I've been learning from Johnny, the Cajun Roots reseller.
He's awesome.
Because he's found the algorithm on these podcasts, and he does how-to videos for YouTube things, you know.
Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
He's hitting the big numbers.
That's
See,
so
he's
good.
hit the high roller, you know. You bing, ding, 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 and the lights are blinking.
I love it.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to figure all that out. So that's why the new video that I put out yesterday came out. That
Yeah, I
is a
love it.
podcast, but it's showing in my channel in my regular recent video feed as my last video. But it's also part of a playlist called Podcast.
Gotcha.
That's all I know right now. I'm just watching Johnny. I'm trying to learn from him, and I have.
Yeah.
His stuff is
Oh.
pretty good though, so I've got to make sure what I put out doesn't suck. know.
No, no. But your videos are always good. They're always entertaining. You're always funny. It's great.
I try to be different because there's so many things on so many people on YouTube. You know, it's hard to get to set yourself apart.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't think you get out there enough. I try to share your stuff, Mark. I think you need to be out there more. Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah, sharing really does help when you can get people sharing your videos, especially like in their community tabs and then in other venues. Then yes, that is definitely going to help. That is definitely going to help. All right. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do today. We still got plenty of time, though. Let's see. Anybody new in it? Yeah, all right. We'll do that. So I didn't get any locker last week. It's been like.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm hearing something. Did you hear that? Must be me. I thought I heard something in the background.
Oh.
All right. Well, here, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's see this. Share screen. All right. There we go. Hey, look, it's Super Spar, man. Hey, how's it going? Glad you came in. Yeah. We've just been up here shooting the crap about YouTube and stuff. And all right. Well, let's see if we can find somebody a storage unit like me. I need to find one. If anybody in the chat wants us to find a storage unit for you in your area and have us profile it, then go for it.
Hey, did that excuse me. Hey Mark, did that storage unit go too high that it wasn't worth it, or what happened? Did they
went offline?
Oh, bummer.
So there wasn't anything I could do. I really wanted it. I really, really wanted it to, because I already had a theme and everything because of the safe that was in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if there'd have been anything in there or not, but hang on. Let me, I'm going to do that. And then I got to go over here because I got to sign in. I didn't want everybody seeing me sign in.
Yeah. There is nothing more maddening when that happens. I mean, good for the people. Yay. But, you know, when you're expecting it, really sucks.
Yeah.
It does suck. It really does. That's one of the hardest things you got to deal with is to get to the last minute. You know it's going to be yours if it doesn't go offline and it goes offline. So what are you going to do?
Oh, I know. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Okay. I'm just got to get the verification code on my highlighted. I know this is thrilling right now. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're aimed to entertain here. Yeah, 3 8. Oh shoot! Now look at what you've done.
Well, I'm glad all these new people showed up today. Welcome in.
I really appreciate it, and I'm thinking they might have seen our promo. I hope so. And you know, we're gonna. If anybody really wants to get into this, or if they just want to watch other people get into it, that's fine too. Okay.
Sure.
Now I can add this back to the stream and I'm logged in. See, I pulled it off that time. I'm getting a little bit better.
Right on.
Here's what I do have bids on right now. This is the one I was doing on our promo. It's actually still, now it's only 2 days, 21 hours away. I'm just going to show you. This isn't one I highly covet. This is one of those kind of lockers that I like to get in between buys.
Yeah.
While I'm looking for that big, great buy, you know, one of these close to home lockers like this. See, it's $20 now, so the next bid's 30. So, but look at this. I got a nice $60 dresser easily because that's real wood. But here's the thing. A dresser is usually better in storage units than safes, actually, through my experience. So this is one of those lockers I want to pick up for a fair price and maybe hit it. You just never know what people are going to leave behind. So right now, worst case scenario, I got a $60 dresser, $25 ladder, a tool here, a couple of boxes, a little dolly to use around the place, and another box of randoms. And this is a mirror in front of that. But there could be something behind the mirror. Or they could be in the corner. You just don't know what's hiding. People will hide something if they don't want anybody to see it. And they'll think somebody could walk by and see that, while they're in their locker. You never know. So if that dresser's empty, that's okay. I could sell that for 60 to 80 bucks. Oh, so there's $100. I'm looking at $100 in here. So I can go up to that price and I'm not going to get hurt.
Yeah.
And I believe this is one of those room partition things right here.
Oh, yeah.
Those are nice.
That's probably $25 right there. That's what it is. Clean, and I tend to undervalue things when I initially look at them.
I know you do.
But that way it's better to start out that way. I'm trying to keep it realistic but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, right. This box here doesn't look very intriguing, but there is like useful things like a tape gun, whatever else. Now this looks like a machete or a big knife.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that before. Look.
Yeah, and it's got sheath, and you can see the little thing that keeps it locked into the sheath. So that's probably a $20 bill right there. So what else is down there? I mean, there could be a pencil laying in there. You don't know that. I mean, nobody knows that.
No, you don't know.
That's why I buy these storage units, man. It's the mystery.
I've been doing fun.
13 years, and that's why I want to help other people get into this. See, this looks like a unit that they had rented and they were moving out of, but they didn't quite get everything for whatever reason, but they didn't leave junk.
Yeah, I thought that too.
So they intended to come back, but something went wrong.
20. Yeah, because it's a big unit.
Yeah.
And that's no joke.
There's something behind here. I just now noticed. It's like signage. It's like a signage.
Yeah.
That could be money. What else could be back there?
Exactly.
So what normally people might overlook if they're new, to see just little things like that.
It's so fun. I don't care what people say. It's fun.
And so I'm going to take a stab at this one this week. And not that this is any of those killer units like the Pirate got. I did go over there and check that one out. And he's done really good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really, yeah.
Good for him. I mean, that's
right.
That's my dream locker. So I must have manifested it for him.
Yes. So that's what we're trying to do here. And you saw our new promo, and I will show it again here in a little bit. We will manifest.
I like
That's where I'm going with all that. And then I was looking at this one. No big deal. Let me know if anybody's asking for me to look, and I'll switch off because I can do this thing. But anyway, I'm into this one. I'm not really sold on it because these are just regular old bikes, 2 of them. But it's cheap at this point. Now, I don't I don't understand why there's 2 ladders, 2 bikes, unless it was 2 people sharing this, working. So I don't know. I'm just trying to profile it. And then they got this really nice red vintage chair here, but it looks like they painted it. It almost looks like it's a can of red paint sitting there.
Well, looks good.
It says paint in the unit appears to contain ladder, 2 bikes, paint, totes, and broom. I never go by that, but I do read them.
Yeah, I do too.
And look for the accuracy of them. The worst ones you can read are Public Storage. They put computers in every freaking description. There could be a broom in there and nothing else, and they'd put computers. That's the truth, man. They're terrible with their ads. They're just horrible.
Oh, yeah.
So I just don't think this unit has a payola, but I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
There is I don't get a vibe from it.
Well,
I know I can't.
that's
I
important
can't
if you get a
explain
vibe.
Yeah,
I
really
got
can't.
it.
Yeah. Now, would I
What
buy
about-
this? Maybe.
Yeah. Well,
What's that, Joy? I'm sorry.
I just wondered if the new guy, Deadhead, if he wants to put his zip in, and we could look for him if he's interested.
If he does,
Just
I'll
shout
be
me
glad.
out. Yeah, you just put your zip code in, and we'll look it up for you
Yeah.
and give you our.
There's something else down here that we can't see in the picture. I don't know what that is. I'll keep my eye on this. It is in my bid manager. And then there was one other. This was so far off, I don't really count it, but I'll show it anyway. This is not for 17 days.
Okay.
Here's why I'm bidding on it. It says there's a gun case, and there is right here. Now, the whole locker is going to be about, is the gun in there or not? Okay, that's going to be what this locker is all about, because as far as what else is in here, there is this DeWalt 40-volt power tool of some sort. So that's worth something.
Yeah, that's got to be. Yeah.
And then here's the gun case again. That's what they're calling it. And it looks to be a gun case. Now, is it in there? So there'll be multiple guns if they're in there. Or one. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it could be. And then you've got something over here that's an interesting looking bag. That I would bid a couple of $100 on this. Now I know it's not worth it if those guns aren't in there, but this is the kind of locker I like to buy for YouTube and for myself, because I don't really gamble. But when it comes to these units, I can lose money on a unit and make it up with another unit. It doesn't matter. So
sure,
my whole thing is going for that. Go ahead, Joy. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say the quality, they have some Mickey Mouse Disneyland looking stuff in there. So that's always money,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think you're looking at that. So we don't have any idea what could be in this suitcase. I'm generally speaking, I don't do real well with suitcases. I'm going to probably go for this unit up to a point if it's still even there. I mean, if you've got a couple of guns in a case like this and you got 17 days, if you're still breathing, you're going to want this. Right? So there would have to be some extenuating circumstances for this to still stay online. And yes, I would definitely go 200 plus on this unit just for a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
and
3.
Possibly more. Yes. I bid $800 on a gun safe when there wasn't much else. And I opened it up and there was only one rifle in there. So I didn't do very well, but I was happy with it. Because I could go out and buy storage units and make up for that. You buy enough of these, you're going to get even.
Sure. Oh, yeah. Always.
Yeah. So anyway, let's see what else there is, because that's the only ones I've got in my bid manager, and I haven't had a storage auction buy since the one I bought last. That was the one over at Storage Express. That's what it was. All right. I'm going to go there. We'll go.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I've got like $5,000 retail of Nike equipment that I'm going to barter with, attempt to barter with my gold scrap guys. My voice is all choppy.
Nice. Very, very nice.
So I got it tucked away in building 3. And so I won't be selling that, I don't think. I'm just going to trade it for gold scrap. Boom. See, that's what I'm talking about. You know,
No, that's good.
it's another way of doing things. I just show
Yeah.
people the way I do it, and then you can kind of wrap this hobby, business, whatever you want to call it, around your own style or needs or wants or desires. You know, you can make it work. You can have a full-time job and do this stuff. You pick time where, you know, you could be a part-time
Yeah,
buyer.
that's right.
You can always fall back to something like this to survive, you know, because you can be fairly next to broke
for
and still
sure.
buy storage
Sure.
units, you know. So, I want to show the map. I'm sitting here talking.
Yeah.
See, here's my area right here. Now I'm in this particular area. I've got 6 bubbles around me here, and all of these I've bought at. These range in between 1 and 5 miles. So
That's
that's
nice.
how I'm really
So
secure in knowing that these facilities are legit and they aren't doing anything they shouldn't be doing. So what am I doing now?
right.
Okay. Yeah, we've seen those. They're in my bid manager. Now,
Facility.
I kind of wanted to run. All right. I'll go here for the heck of it since it's so cheap. What is maybe I could almost hear Glenn go,
That's not bad.
oh, wait a minute, it got better. There is a duffel bag.
Yeah, but I like it.
Well, there's a lot of Nerf guns and a big
I would
fat
go on
mattress
it.
back
That's
there.
me.
But, well, I wouldn't let that stop you, and I don't let that stop you.
Yeah.
And then you got like an office
Yeah.
plant here.
No.
Wait a minute, what is that? Air
That.
fryer?
Air Force.
That's an air
Air
fryer. I
Oh,
think it's
nice.
an air fryer. So you got the kind of like Air Force. That's a
That's
fart. Isn't it?
good. What? Oh, Mark, you're silly.
Oh my
You're silly.
God. Air Force. Yeah. Yeah. If you don't want them to make any noise, you don't force them.
Air Force. Okay,
You just don't force them.
that's fine.
Okay. Is that, see, that's for
Oh
bullets,
my
but they're toy bullets. Wanted, dead or alive. Who are they
Oh.
wanting? These guys, they don't look. Oh. Ooh. Oh, these are the G-men. Look, they got big Tommy guns. Oh, they were robbing a bank.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I think that's a remake.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
So
Personal.
there's a piece of furniture here, but here's what I don't like about this unit. The Nerf gun, for some reason, it tells me
All the clothes.
I can't come up with the right verbiage for this.
A bunch of toys.
Yes, I guess I didn't want to say it. I'm not so much as slobber toys, but the next step up, it was like a slobber toy kid, and now they're
Yeah.
doing this. But that doesn't mean there couldn't be
Yeah,
video games.
you're right. I see it.
Yeah, it's step up. It's
Yeah,
a little
maybe.
grown
I
up
don't
from the
know.
slobber toys, but you know what? There is not an exact science to this. So would I buy this? Let's see. It's in 3 days. Let me see where it is exactly. See, this one, I can be picky. This one's 5 miles away, and I can say, I like them 1 or 2. Everybody's like, man, is he serious? Yes. I do this as
Yeah.
easy as I can make it. As easy as I can make it, I'll do it. Is anything standing out in this?
I think it's no. I would say Pasadena on that.
For me,
Not feeling that.
And then I'm looking at the table here. It's still sellable, but I mean, you can see it.
Yeah,
It's
it
going to
looks
be a
rough.
project painting piece, so that brings its value down to the bare minimum of what we get for that piece of furniture. Now we could probably go over that with a little new finish, wipe it on it would look better, but
Yeah.
I'm pointing out really minute details now. If this was the only one available, I might do it if the price was right, kind of thing. I think it's a clean locker. And I guess I would end up giving these Nerf guns away. I already know it. I can't sell those things. And this, I'd be giving that whole tub away probably, which is fine. I don't mind. In the clothes, I'd go through them. Anything new or barely used. If we got several of them in one thing, yeah, we could sell that. But I don't know. And I do like the fact there's a duffel bag. Not that that means anything. Probably just clothes. But you never know.
Well, the bag itself. Yeah.
So I gave that one too much attention, but I'm trying to give them all a fair shake, especially since I'm planning on making an investment in one. See, that's what the beauty of buying online gives you. You can study these pictures as long as you want. Whereas you go to a live auction, which they're fun. I get it. I used to go to them for years and years. But you can study these pictures and decide your game plan. And that's what I do. And I think distance, time, labor, space, cost, costing, So anybody can do that.
There's only one drawback.
There's only one what, Joy?
The smell. You can't. One drawback is you can't smell it.
That's true, but I tell you what, you can sure look at them and tell if you think it might stink. Because of the way they're put together. Like if there's a bunch of stuff laying loose all over the place and open stuff, there's probably going to be all kind of crap in there.
Yeah, I'm with you. I prefer online. I prefer that.
I never thought I would say that though, because I love the live. I wouldn't at first when storage auctions went online. I didn't even look at them because when I was doing lives, because I was in that world. I mean, when you're in that world, you got to go in there on top of the bullshit's going to come at you deep. Especially when you're dealing with this place was nothing but pros, man. The people that made a living doing that, auction houses and whatever. And that was the disadvantage I had coming in as a newbie. So what the online auctions have done, they've given everybody an equal platform to get these storage units. But the pros probably hate it. But hey, whatever. Here we are. Rock me like a hurricane. That's right.
That's Joy's favorite song.
No, it is not.
I think it's a good song. Hell yeah. All right, now here's another one. Now look at this. You got your a rolling chair. That one's a little worn out though. So you know what that means, don't you?
Yeah.
That might be a $20 chair. If it was really nice, you'd get a lot more than that. But it looks a little worn down. You get it home, you clean it up, $20 out the door. Long as the wheels and everything work. It's not split open. Okay, so nobody's even bid on this. 3 days. I'm looking to see if this would be worthwhile. And I'll tell you one thing that almost dismisses it is this. What do you see there, Glenn?
Yeah.
I see problems. I see a bad moon horizon.
Slobber toys.
That's a slobber toy. A person right here. They would be laying in this, slobbering on this stuff.
Mark, you're so
crapping. pissing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do we have back here to make up for it?
Yeah.
A mattress and a box leaning over like they're digging crap out of it. Oh, look at it. And then you got these clowns here. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at the mess.
It looks like yeah.
This is the
It looks
kinda
like
locker-
somebody's kids group.
Yeah, your best hope here is video
That could be
games.
smelly.
This could very well be smelly, and that was where I was going with all this. But there could be video games in here. But you want to gamble all this? That's just how I look at it. Now, what is behind this chair over here? Okay, there is a guitar here. It's called a Mr. Greek. Mr. Can anybody make that out?
Yeah, it's kind of blurred.
I don't know.
Mr. Get. I can't make
I don't
it out.
know.
I don't think it's any
Yeah.
big time guitar though,
No.
but that could add a little bit of. So I guess the only way I would buy this if I wanted to, which I probably don't want to, and I probably won't, but if I was to, because I just wanted to buy it to do something, it would have to be cheap and close to home. And probably 90% of this stuff would go straight to the wayside. But where the money would be on this locker, you got a few dollars, you can return a few items, like this chair. But could there be video game stuff? That'd be the one I'd want to know. And that's just some basic wall art there, ain't worth a crap. You might as well give that away. Look at it, it's all ripped up. Yep. Oh, Mr. Greek? Grenk?
I don't know.
I can't. I'm just curious now. It's like,
Must be part.
yeah, maybe that's what that is. Yeah, I think that's something you got to know something else to know what the hell that is. And I think it was just a sticker. Okay, that's just a sticker they put on it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's torn off here. I didn't see it initially.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is something here that's like cardstock, iron. Oh, what is that? I like to, go around in the room and look up stuff to see what could be in here. But it's not standing out. That's a decent looking bag there, though. But God, I just know it's going to have underoos in them. Look at that. Yeah, I think to keep it easy. This is probably a pass unless it's dirt cheap. $50 or less.
Yeah.
So out. Let's find another one.
All right.
We look at that one. That doesn't have enough in it. I'm not going to waste my time. That does look like it stinks right there. We've already seen an example of that. And I see toddler car seat. I ain't going there. Furniture, globe, and mattress. Well, that's not a good presentation.
Yeah.
Look at that. I don't even want to click on it. So right now I won't. This one looks too mattress heavy. And I'm not seeing anything that's drawing me in. All right. This one has an interesting look to it. I don't really like this particular facility because I don't know them. This is a new place. Well, maybe I might.
Oh,
you got to be careful with new places.
that's true.
You don't know because they may not know what they're doing and selling these things. But anyway, let's take a look at it. It's going to have to be really good for.
Look at how.
I don't like this freaking worn out box spring and a twin mattress there. If it's a twin, you can almost sell them with kids' beds if they're nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not liking this. That looks like a little indoor.
I'm with you.
It's a little hand to
Fireplace
mouth.
here, yeah.
This is I'm not feeling this. The way it's packed, you
No.
can tell things have been taken from it. You know, they wouldn't have packed it like, I don't think. Looks like
I
there used to be
know.
stuff. And look, they open this up. It's Christmas. They're like, screw it. I don't want it. Let's just leave this sucker here. That's what it looks like. But that is, you could probably get 25 to 40 for that working. There's something back there, but I'm not going to go for this. Oh, hell no. Now look at it. Wait a minute.
Different
What
angle.
else there? You got
Yeah.
a quilt. Okay. At this point, I need to see a jewelry box.
That's good. Yeah.
Can't see it. What is this? Okay, those are bed rails. Whoop-de-doo. So I don't like it. I don't think it's going to work. So, wah, 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 wah.
Yeah.
That is not going to work, folks. And I'm gonna tell you what I rank that. All right, let's see if I can do this. I got to get my. Wait a minute. Just
What?
hang on, I'm still looking, man.
What?
I'm slow at finding what I'm looking for. It's like, damn. Wait a minute.
That's all right.
I can't find it.
I need some coffee.
You know what? This is gonna be weird. This is gonna be weird because as soon as you said that, like one fraction of a second before you just said I need some coffee, I grabbed my coffee.
Uh-oh, manifest.
There's something going on with the manifest thing.
I think
I think we're onto
so.
something.
Why
I
not?
think so. Here, let's try to manifest it.
Warning, there is storage auction content.
And we're gonna manifest it. It will happen. Did you see that? Did you see?
Warning, there is storage auction content.
And we're going to manifest it. It will happen. That's what we're doing. We're manifesting. What do you think?
I love it. Yes.
I'm going to come back and
Yes.
get back into the chat here and meet everybody that I missed while I was, and then we can go back to Storage Treasures. I just want to make sure I engage everybody to hear. And sorry, guys, let's see where I left off at. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, Super Spar about an hour ago. Okay. Hey, Super Spar. And there's Roman. Yeah, that's right. We pick any time we want. Mark was recently ranked #1 in the world to buy storage units. So he's finally a celebrity. Hello, everyone. Yes. Now, thank you for noticing, Roman. I appreciate that. Yeah.
That's right.
I'll take it. Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Glad you're here, man. And dog parking. And here we go. Roman says, I recently was inside storage locker that needed holy water to be used on some stuff. Yeah, I've been in a few of those, man. And he's not that
Yeah.
far off.
Yeah, I know.
You find bones and cemetery dirt and hair tied up in a. Yeah, I get it. You know,
Yeah,
it's
you
just
found that.
kind of weird, you know.
Yeah, voodoo.
Oh, yeah. Mark has Ghostbusters equipment. So if any ghosts come out of the storage unit, he can use that equipment to battle it. Wow, I did see a ghost one time No, I didn't really see a ghost, but I saw something that looked like what on the paranormal shows, showing like these orbs and stuff when that doesn't necessarily mean it's a ghost. But I had a funny one show up in a storage auction video one time, and I pointed it out and I made my thumbnail kind of like a haunted kind of deal, and just for the fun of it.
I remember
Was
that.
it a ghost? Boy, I don't. How am I supposed to know if it's a freaking ghost when it's flying through the room like that? It could be whatever it is. It's going to be whatever it is, folks. It doesn't matter. You can tag it, you can label it, but it's there. Whatever it is, make it whatever you want. It could be a genie. I don't know.
Remember that. That was a good. Yeah, that was a good video.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I don't remember it, but no, I remember a little bit of it. But there's been so many. I've had so many videos. Mark, that can has gold in it for sure. Yeah, you never know, man. And that's the thing that makes everybody love to buy these things, man. You just never know what you're going to find. Could it be gold or mold? Gold or mold.
I like that.
There's pearl, gold or mold. Video games may be in that gun case instead of guns. Or it could be the gun case itself. I have to think, okay, what is the gun case worth? It's probably $20. I don't know. So
yeah.
How much am I willing to gamble on it having $4, $5, maybe $1,000 in guns? Considering YouTube, maybe a few $100s extra over and above what I think the rest of the unit's worth. You know, how much does that lottery ticket cost? Well, they're not cheap. So if you feel if you're feeling lucky, that's what it comes down to. If you're feeling lucky or not, maybe roll them dice every now and then. You know, I'm not a gambler, but man, when it comes to this stuff, I feel like I got enough control over it where it's worth the risk. Yeah. So that's how I look at some of these lockers, and it's something where it's so obvious like that everybody can see it. So it's clearly going to have a lot of views, and a lot of people are going to want it. And so then there comes the sport factor. Do I want to take this because I know they want it? No, so that's the extreme part of it. See, or from in a bad mood, and then like, I'm not gonna let them have this. You know, there's so many factors.
We've been there.
Yeah. So you just take the ones you want, and you can't miss out, folks. I want to show you. This is a keyboard. It's simple. It's a simple thing. If you type the right numbers into this keyboard and hit enter into storage treasure, you can't lose. That's how you got to look at it. No, you can't. But there is a fail-safe drop-off point on the money you'll spend for those. But you're getting into a mode of, okay, that's insane. I don't highly suggest it. And I think I've only done it twice in the last couple of years. Like, really took a flyer. I got killed on a locker. I paid, I don't remember how much it was, to be honest, but I bought a locker with 2 open safes, but they weren't all the way open. They were just cracked open. And then there was this amplifier in there that was, if it had been an original, it would have been worth, a couple $1,000, $1,500. Yeah. So I paid up. I can't remember. It was significant. And I got in there, and it was a remake of, the amp was worth maybe $200. And I'd paid quite a bit more than that. That's all I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave it at that. So that's one of those kind of, I flew in on one thing and I got burnt bad, you know, and it happens.
We've done that. It happens.
Video games. Yeah. Okay, we read that. Pearls, it went to a few yard sales on Friday, found a few things for $4.10. Too bad it wasn't $4.20. I haven't been to any in years.
Oh.
You know what? It's been a long time for me too, Pearl. I haven't been to a yard sale in years. It's true. I know how sometimes you just, the storage auctions just got it changed my whole way of doing anything. I get so much stuff that going to yard sales, like, I gotta go out of my garage and see this, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's fun though.
I mean, it is fun. Yes, it is fun. And I have done it. But if to do good in yard sales, so you got to kind of like be the first one there, man. You got to do it like Gary does. You got to war game this crap and get there early, because there's professional yard sale buyers that are going to get in there first, kind of like with storage auctions. You know, you got your professional buyers, and then you got your casual buyers, and you got your newbies. You know, so yeah, that plays into it.
That's true. Yeah.
Roman said it'll go up over 200. We're talking about that one with the gun case. Yeah, I'm willing to go 200 and above what I think the lock is worth, with it just being a gun case by itself. So I would add that 200 as another premium, maybe more, just because. Maybe it depends. And then I went over a bunch of factors. My mood. Is the sun shining or is it raining outside? You know, all that stuff does factor into these things, whether we want to admit it or not. Sometimes your mood will dictate how aggressive you're going to be that day on things. And that's why they say when all the stars align, boom.
That is really true.
Yeah, and then it's your turn, and you know it. You just got to manifest this. So we're going to roll with that, and I think there might be something tangible to that. And over the next several years, we're gonna try to point it out. Man, hopefully everybody enjoys this while we're doing this. So that's right. So. Yeah, we're having fun here.
That is right.
Trying to help people make a little bit on the side, or help them lose some of their money too, because you can go in this all wrong and just come out bad if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So we're trying to help you avoid some of those pitfalls if we can.
Yeah.
It's about to go up at least 40. Yeah. Well, I think Craig just bit on it. I think he just bit on it.
Wow.
Bring it on, Craig. That's right. That's right, man. That's right. I'm going to show you your problem. Here's your problem. I got a keyboard, and I'm not going to break this one. Yeehaw! I used to go all the time. Yeah, me too, man. Louisville isn't too far. It's not too far, is it? Yeah, come out and do a pick, man. You can bring the land shark with you. Yeah, hit me up, man. You want to come by? I've got some stuff I have to hold for my eBay guy, but I have a lot of other stuff too. So you're always welcome to set something up if you want to do a pick. We make a video too, so then we'll each get a video out. I know I will.
Joy's got to take off. Joy's got to take off, Mark.
Oh, I didn't say goodbye. I'm sorry. I was running my pie hole. All right. Bye, Joy.
Bye. Have a great day.
You have a great week, man. All right. Louisville. Yeah. You can find me on YouTube anytime, Craig. You can find me on Facebook too. You know where I'm at. Craig Mark will buy it, even if it will go up to 5K. No, I won't. There was a time though when I was bidding with Icy Profits. We were doing a collab together, and we were going in halves on his locker, full of shoes, full of them. I mean, you could even see some of the shoes. You could tell this was a shoe collector. And there was hundreds and hundreds of boxes of shoes. We took that sucker to $5,500, not knowing we could only visually see 7 pair of shoes. The rest of the way they were stacked up. Yeah. So that was about as far as I've reached into that, but I was in for half of that. But I think we ended up letting it go. It got to, I think 55 is where we wanted to tap out on it. So yeah, I mean, you can get burned at this too. So, but that's okay. It's part of it. It's like when you're like in sports, you're going to take an L every now and then. It's good.
Oh yeah.
You get an L. It just happens. Yeah. Hey, Pamela Picks and Perks. We're glad you're here. How are you doing? Yeah, we're just sitting here having fun today. Yeah, I'm glad you came in. Yeah, there he is. Missed you last night. Yeah, we're dog parking. Look at that. Here we go. Louisville's a good city, very clean, organized. We're on the eastern side of Louisville, in a town it's annexed by Louisville called Jeffersontown. It was annexed so they would be bigger than Lexington at the time, so that's why they annexed. That was the political scuttlebutt about it. Looks like Breville. I don't know where Breville is. I'm sure I'm missing something here. Hey, look, we got the silver hair stacker. That was 30 minutes ago. I'm sorry, Todd, but you know how we roll here, buddy. We're looking for storage units, man. And yeah, we're gonna find you one of these times that you're gonna go get. I can't wait to see that. That'd be cool. Glad you're here, man. Or we're here. Good morning, Roman. That is possibly good. Yeah, that's all you can ask for, man. Oh, on a lighter note, guys. Hey, Burpee, I'm glad you came in. I feel so bad because he lost his puppy, his dog, and I was on his live today, and I'm sorry, man. So we just want to send my condolences to you, sir, and I'm glad you come in because I've recently had to go through that with Douglas, and I know how you feel. And it's very emotional to say goodbye to a pet, and I just wanted to acknowledge that. I don't remember your pet's name. I'm sorry. But it doesn't matter because I know how that feels. Yeah. I'm glad you're here. Yeah. Some Tupperware there also. You know what? I'm not a big fan of Tupperware unless there's a whole bunch of it and it's like vintage and I know I can sell it, but just some of this new stuff and yeah, I'm not real. I can't do much with that. I usually donate that kind of stuff unless I can sell it on Marketplace. Pearls, dog parking. Todd says, I heard Roman likes the stinky units. Stinky. Yeah. Have I ever bought a unit? I bought units that just didn't smell right. Usually it's like a mildewy or moldy or like rotten meat, the kind, rotten meats gets really bad, man. Really bad. That I did buy a stinky locker. Yeah, I did. I forgot about that. Yeah, the one I bought over in Indiana that one time. Not the place I got ripped off at. Another one in Indiana. Say that 10 times real quick. And it stunk really bad. It was like 100 degrees. I bought a refrigerator. And when I opened the door, shouldn't have never opened the door. It was 100 degrees that day. They had left all their steaks in there. You wouldn't believe. You couldn't get rid of
that's happened to us.
Oh, Lord. I had to take a sander and sand the stink out of it just enough so I could sell it. Only reason I did that because I could get $350 if I did that, or get zip if I didn't. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm gonna, and I did, but it was so much work, man. You had to sand all that plastic material off, and then you got to like bleach over that. Yeah, and I think they could still
Yeah,
smell it.
no.
Those stinky units are usually bestseller. Well, they can be because they tend to be cheaper, because stinky usually, not always, but means very thrown in and unorganized trash bags, food bags, anything that would have any desire of mice to come in and party. Everything in there is going to get bad. Stink unit was my stage name. Stink unit. I'm just going to be quiet on that one. Mark, that chair has seen better days when it was used for too many purposes. Hey, it's got to be a good chair needs to be able to multitask, So that's good, man. Yeah, there's Pearl. That's funny. That one probably has unique, yeah. They all kind of do, but when you walk into a unit and you smell like, that's money. That smell of antiques. There's this antique smell. You walk in and the dust surrounding it. It's money.
That's money. Does. It has a smell.
Yeah, Glenn knows what I'm talking about. He knows what money smells like in a storage unit. So you can get the good smells too. U-Haul boxes are full of video game. You can hope. Oh, maybe that's one he bought. Yeah. That original John Lennon guitar that he used when he started the band. Yeah, that's the one that it was. Yeah, it had a sticker on it. Mr. Guess or something on it. Yeah. Yeah, it was probably John Lennon's at some point. The odds aren't that bad, are they? John Lennon. Oh, that mattress will see better. Yeah, I hear you. That original John Lennon. I think that guitar is probably worth like $25 to $40, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but I mean, it's nothing to be excited about. I've had some units when I first started, I'd see a guitar and go gaga, oh yeah, well now I got a few of them out there, I don't need I could sell them, but I know what I can get for them, and it's not that much, so I'm not really excited about it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're dog parking. Oh, so Pamela's not feeling good? Well, that sucks. I hope you're feeling better, Pamela. Pamela said yes and no. Pearl be okay, though. Oh, yeah. Mama said there's going to be days. I want to get a copyright. Yeah, but she said there was going to be days like this. My mama said. Pearl says, I'm okay, feeling like I've been ran over, though. Man, that sucks. Oh, that's nice. I don't believe in ghosts. I'm not sure where I am on that. I think there could be like a dimensional kind of thing that we don't understand. There's so much we don't understand. It's hard to say. Yeah. Whether we believe in them or not doesn't make any difference. What is you just got to use discernment, and you have spiritual guidance in the Bible if you want to use that. But is there things that is not in there? I don't know. I mean, I don't want to question the word, so I don't know. I've heard the term ghost many times in that, though. I don't know in what. I don't want to get into that right now, but yeah. Who knows? We've seen some strange stuff. I had some weird things happen right after we lost Douglas. So there's something. I don't know if it's called a ghost or energy, or because you can't kill energy. Energy does not go away. Yeah. It changes forms, and we're energy. Yeah. So how does all this stuff work? Well, we've got the Bible to look at. That's the only thing we got. But interpretation and over course of time, it can be a little bit different. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out my butt right now, but there's something to that, and I don't know how that fits in, but there's something to it.
Yeah,
That's all I know how to say without being right or wrong. I just got to keep it real. Can I say specifically ghosts real? Well, I can't really make that claim because you got to be able to prove it. But there's so much. Oh, here I go. I don't want to talk about ghosts. If I go, yeah, you know what? I could talk about them though. I could talk about ghosts. In regards to cats, like I said, I'm just coming off of one of those kind of things. So it was weird and hadn't happened since. Or maybe I manifested that. Maybe I expected that. Maybe he reached out through me in my brain. I don't know. And maybe I did that. I don't know. I'm never going to know the answer. I mean, not while I'm on this realm. I'm not going to know it. There will be a time we know all that. Right now we can speculate and talk about it, and it is very interesting. But I just don't like it when people get belittled and for years the government, they ragged us out for UFO. Well, now they're basically saying we were right. And how many lives did they ruin over that? Think about it, Glenn. So they don't have any room to.
I know.
Well, by the time we get to Phoenix, no, wait, very true. By the time we got at the yard sale, they had already sold a lot of stuff. Yeah, usually by then you're kind of screwed on the best of the best. You just got to hope they miss something. But found an item for 10 cents, but it was just there to see. Yeah, I mean, at least you grab something. It's better than nothing. Yeah. Hey, Doc, I'm glad you swung in, man. Yeah. We're doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and enjoying our storage auction insanity for the day. Bye, Joy. Yep. And there we go. Sorry, fellas, too damn busy. Well, Harry, usually that's a good thing. You'll find that when you're retired, you can just about you can make it all work even better, man. So you got that to look forward to, my man. Yes, sir. And I'm glad you're here or were here. Yeah, he might still be here. Yeah, we'll roll for a little while. We didn't have anybody particularly looking for storage units today other than myself. So we did do that. And if anybody asks, I'll go back in. But in the meantime, otherwise, I'm just going to go through the chat. We're just going to chat. Oh, burpees. Yeah, I felt bad because I just come on. I know how that feels. It was Aiko. Aiko. Her name is Aiko. The vet killed her. What?
Yeah, that's.
And life is precious. Yes, it is. That's the lesson God is teaching my family, and the only good thing we can take from this. Yes, you are right, Unc. You're very right. And that's sad. Yeah. I love my pets. They're just like family to me, and I know he feels the same way. And that's why I totally understand, man. Yeah. Hey, hello, Pearl. Yeah, Harry's in the house. The smell of muskie is money. Yeah, he knows what he knows. He knows the smell that ching-chings his wallet. He knows. You start to learn that. Yeah. Antiques with me. When I smell that smell and I see a lot of boxes and trunks and dusty things put away in a dark corner, surrounded by antique furniture that's worth money, I get excited. That smells like money. That's right. Anytime, Pickers. Hi, Harry. Roman said, yeah, gotcha. Whew, man, this is great. Where's the time to take a bath? Harry, I don't know if you've been out of yard selling all morning, and yeah, maybe you just freshen things up a bit. You don't want to be you don't want to be like this guy right here, man.
Thought of part of it shit. Now it's squishy when I see it. I got people in my crack, yeah, a little on my sack. Thought of part of it shit.
If it's that bad, then maybe so, man. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yep, there's even one that has holes in it. I'm not going to do it. Bullcrap. They're saying that they're true because they're getting ready to pull something on us with technology that you think, well, that too, Harry, but one doesn't dismiss the other. They can manipulate what they want us to think, doing it through mainstream news. So you got to throw out all anything we've ever learned up to when we realized we've been deceived. All of it's got to go out your mind. You've got to completely erase the old matrix and start over fresh. Remember what you left. See where you're going, and you got to focus on getting where you want to be. That's how discernment, my man. But you're right to be questioning it all. You're right. And that's what we all have to do about everything. Everything. Just having a day out with family, not looking for anything. You know what? That's called window shopping. And that'll save you some money. Other times it can cost you some money if you're a reseller, though. Let's see. Burpee says, on my next video, I did a rant on it. As I was finishing editing yesterday, I got called. Her heart stopped. Oh, my God. Oh, man, you know what? I feel that one like, oh, yeah, I know how they, God almighty. That's a bummer, man. Yeah, I'm going to give you this one. Okay, prayers for your beloved pet's memory. Sorry, Burpee. Man, that sucked, man. That sucks.
Yeah, that does. Yeah.
Yeah. What did I do? I might have made a mistake here. I don't know. I'm sorry about that, guys. All right. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, that kind of sucks, man. That kind of got me in a down mood, man. And I know how that is. Yeah. And I just want to share the feelings that I know he's going through by just acknowledging what he's thinking and how he feels. Yeah. Yes. Oh, hello, my friends. She's in doggy heaven now. I'm tearing up thinking about it. I am too, man. Because when you're talking that, I'm thinking Douglas, and I know exactly how that goes. But prayers your way, man. All righty. You know what? I think we're just going to end the show a little early today, Glenn. What do you think?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. We'll start her off fresh, but I just wanted like a moment of silence, a show of silence. It's late in the show, and I don't want to try to generate the regular after that moment. So I'm just going to stop it here. But first, I will do a little bit. Burpee, I don't understand. I got to throw out a little bit of a changer. So, yeah. So we can change our thinking, Burpee. This is for you. This is for you, Burpee, so we can change our thinking. I'm doing the same thing. All right, here you go.
You know what I think of this? I tore the unit. I went in. I tore it up. I tore it up. I tore the unit. I tore the unit up. I went in. I tore it up. I tore the unit up.
I remember that.
There we go. Now I feel better. I hope you do too. I know yours is too fresh. I understand, but sometimes the best thing you can do is burst out laughing, and it made me laugh. I'm sorry. So just that is just an example of what you can do. You're still going to have your moments, but
Yeah.
find something to laugh about out loud where you just, and you realize everything's going to be all right. I think that's what my message was. And on that message, we're going to leave with my thanks to everybody in the chat, and especially Glenn and Joy of Storage Bandits. Please subscribe to their channel if you're not already. I need to add their link into the chat here, and I will do that. And I want to thank you guys and Glenn, and we'll see ya. And I'm going to leave you with this.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Warning, there's storage auction content.
And we're going to manifest it. It will happen.